help with the kids at all, or?
No. Only
That's the rumor. I know y'all are just friends, right? Or are you really dating him?
we're friends.
You're friends.
Yes.
Why are you smiling that way?
Kim, tell me about your photo shoot with Justin.
Oh my God, it was so much fun.
How old is Justin?
16.
Does he have a crush on you?
I have no idea.
Do you have a crush on him?
If only he was 18.
18?
This week, the tale is growing in the form of a Bieber baby inside of Kourtney's belly, or so they say.
You guys, after years of whispers and rumors, Hailey Bieber finally dropped a bombshell that's got everyone's jaws on the floor. You won't believe what's been going on behind those celebrity curtains. So it's actually true that Justin Bieber and Kourtney Kardashian's relationship resulted into a little Bieber Junior. But wait, that's not even half of it, y'all. Justin was playing musical hearts, not just with Kourtney, but practically made his way through the Kardashian sisters' dating line. Hard as it is to believe, Justin Bieber has dated literally all of the Kardashians. It gets worse, y'all. It turns out he even took a dip into the matriarch herself. Yep, there is just so much evidence proving that Kris Jenner also had a thing with Justin Bieber. Whew, just when I thought that I had seen it all with these celebrities. This is one hell of an interesting yet complicated relationship flowchart, guys. So without further ado, grab your popcorn and let's get right into this mind-bending, heart-twisting, jaw-dropping relationship scandal. First of all, we need to wind the gossip tape a bit. And no, actually, let's rewind it all the way to the beginning, because for you to understand what Justin had with Kourtney, you need to throw it back all the way to 2010, a time when Justin Bieber and the Kardashians first became the ultimate squad goals. At first, he was practically the honorary Kardashian brother, hitting up all their events like he had a VIP pass to the Kardashian kingdom. Videos and pics from back then show that he was practically family, all cozy and comfy with the Kardashian crew. The vibes were so strong, you guys. But hold up. Remember the golden era of Jelina? For those of you who are still teething, Jelina was the romantic relationship between Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez. Man, good old days those were. Who would have thought Jelina wouldn't last? Every relationship has an expiry date. Oops, I digress. Let's get back to the topic. So yeah, it was around 2010 that Justin Bieber and Selena started their relationship, and even before the butterflies in their stomachs could settle down, Justin was already spreading love like peanut butter on a Kardashian sandwich. It was a non-stop affection buffet, and he was the head chef. Now, this explains a lot. No wonder Justin and Selena had more breaks than a Kit Kat bar during those 8 years. Breakups, makeups, and everything in between. It's a wonder they didn't break up sooner. But hey, that's Jelina for you. Back to the Kardashian Chronicles, the media buzz started. Rumors were rife that Justin was getting cozy with a Kardashian, but here's the plot twist. It wasn't Kourtney, but Kim Kardashian. The bombshell dropped after the two attended a White House Correspondents' Dinner, and suddenly everyone had a front row seat to the Bieber Kardashian show. For a very long time, neither of the two ever addressed the issue, and in true Kardashian style, they milked this story as if their life depended on it. But just as this news was beginning to fizzle out, Kim and Justin finally decided to address the rumors, claiming they were just friends, and we were like, friends who? Because let's be real, there was just too much PDA. Then a high school dance, being touchy-touchy, spending literally all of their time together and all, but hey, if they say they were just friends, we had to roll with it. Meanwhile, Justin's career was skyrocketing, making him the perfect figure to be seen around the Kardashians, because y'all know how Kris Jenner has been taking advantage of such moments to keep her girls relevant, and so it goes without saying that Justin was still a permanent fixture in Kardashian land. Post-Kim era, Justin Bieber now pivoted to the Jenner sisters, Kendall and Kylie Jenner, attending parties, festivals, TV shows, and other events, you know, just keeping it in the family. Y'all know how Kim is always the mastermind of eyebrow-raising stories, and at some point, she even said in an interview that back when Justin was a fresh-faced 6-year-old and Kendall was just 14, she thought they would be the hottest teen couple the world has ever seen. And so, in Kardashian style, she tried to link them up.
I think actually before that, I had said in an interview that I wanted to set him up with my sister, Kendall, who's 14, and then he had responded in an interview saying that no, he didn't want to be hooked up with my sister, he liked me, or something just silly like that. It was a joke.
Anyways, for someone one who had hooked up with her sister's boyfriend in the past, Kim didn't have any problem running around town with Justin now that he said he preferred her to Kendall. On top of that, there's a video of Justin speaking to someone behind the scenes confessing he's feeling all sorts of vibes. And apparently that person was Kendall Jenner.
You turned on right now?
Are you?
Yeah, I'm turned on.
How come?
Because you're sitting right there right now.
Oh. Did I?
If it was Kendall, and from the way that they're talking, it's not just a casual chat. These are people who have been romantically involved in one way or another, if you catch my drift. Now, just when we thought that we had hit the climax, rumors started swirling that Justin might have also had a thing with Kylie around 2014, but none of them have ever addressed those rumors. And as if that's not enough, there were even crazier matters, as it looks like in 2014, there was definitely quite an eventful year for Justin. In the scorching summer of the same year, Hollywood wasn't just heating up from the sun. The sizzling drama between Kourtney Kardashian and Justin Bieber was turning up the temperature. And it was a wildfire of emotions that would leave everyone talking for years to come. By this time, the fabric that held Justin and Selena's relationship was growing weaker and weaker. One moment they were the picture-perfect couple goals ready to walk down the aisle, and the next day it was as if they had tossed it to the wolves. Interestingly enough, Selena and Justin weren't the only ones whose relationship was hanging by a thread. Kourtney Kardashian and Scott Disick's union was literally on its last legs after a series of multiple spin-offs. I mean, Scott was out here getting it on with models, so maybe Kourtney decided to prove a point too, and so she went and hooked up with young Justin. I mean, how else do you get back at your cheating partner than dating one of the greatest musicians of all time? Guys, this was a true illustration that misery loves company, because Kourtney and Justin decided to mourn their rocky relationships by giving each other a shoulder to lean on, because they would hook up anytime they were experiencing relationship stormy days with their respective partners. Call it fate or just a twist of Hollywood irony, but yeah, that's how this whole Kourtney-Justin thing started. Let me tell you, the paparazzi had a field day with them. It didn't help that they were always together, so proving their affair was super easy. Like when paparazzi swamped around them while leaving the nice guy, a go-to celebrity chill in Hollywood. They tried the cloak and dagger routine, arriving separately, but who were they kidding? When you always sit together and leave together, the chick is up. In a separate incident, they were also spotted together at Universal Studios, and soon after, the plot thickened. What started as an innocent shoulder leans escalated into a full-blown romantic affair. They started sending subtle confirmations, like Justin would put his arm around Kourtney, but all the rumors and speculations were confirmed when the two spent the night at the Beverly Hills Hotel. No more separate entrances, they stormed in united and left the next day, leaving the gossip mills to run their mouths. I don't know about y'all, but people had connected the dots by this time. As if that wasn't enough, they kind of enjoyed the media attention, because our boy Justin knew how to drop teases on Instagram. At one point, he dropped a cryptic pic with an unidentified woman, but the caption spilled the tea. He wrote, "Lord knows." Justin was literally firing shots towards Kourtney's ex, Scott Disick, because he's the one who calls himself the Lord. In fact, when Justin was put on the spot about the whole Kourtney Kardashian situation in an interview, his response was, "I'm being used, man. What can I say?" When the host probed further, asking him if there was much to their closeness, he said, "No, we'll leave it at that."
Justin Bieber, 21, getting ego boost from romancing hot mom Kourtney Kardashian, 36, and doesn't care he's being used to hurt Scott Disick.
You're being used, dude.
I'm being used, man. What can I say?
Yes. Anything there? Nothing?
We'll leave it at that.
Okay, I see the look.
No, for real. No, she's great.
Yeah.
Not only that, but Justin was also seen warming up to Kourtney's kids, which even made people suspect them more. Let's not forget, Justin had always had this dream of settling down, being a young dad, and having mini Biebers running around by the age of 26. Now, with this Kourtney and her crew, it looked like Justin had his dream come to pass, at least at the time. Anyways, all good things come to an end, and so did this wild romance. Justin and Kourtney went their separate ways, with Justin marrying Hailey Baldwin and Kourtney getting on with Travis Barker. Nonetheless, these two left a trail of gossip that has followed them up to date. Fast forward to 2018, literally around the time Justin and Hailey married, the celebrity gossip mill was buzzing yet again with unexpected news. Justin's wife barely enjoyed the honeymoon because she soon found herself caught in a situation she had absolutely nothing being a part of. It seemed like even though Justin and Kourtney had moved on from their short-lived fling, the universe had other plans. Rumors started swirling about Kourtney Kardashian having a baby, and shockingly, the speculation pointed towards none other than Justin as the potential father. We're now down to some math, guys, because if you look at the timeline of Justin and Kourtney's relationship, it totally makes sense. People started saying that since Kourtney had her son Reign in December 2014, maybe, just maybe, Justin Bieber was the father, and that they'd likely hooked up in one of their on and off situationships with their other partners. People further rolled out the possibility of Scott Disick being the father because in late 2013, early 2014, Kourtney and Disick didn't see eye to eye. It was also around this time that Kourtney and Justin were all over each other, like when they spent the night at the Beverly Hills Hotel. As soon as Kourtney announced her pregnancy, the blogs went into overdrive. Insider secrets claimed that Kourtney's friends had confirmed that Justin was the father. By this time, Kourtney was 36 and Justin was only 22, y'all. According to the inside sources, Kourtney already admitted to friends that she and Justin have been intimate and she hasn't been with Scott in a long time, so the math is pretty clear. It would have to be a Bieber baby. The informant also added that Justin wanted to be a father and was already telling friends that the Kardashians were already like family. Remember, Kourtney was 36 and Justin was only 22, y'all. When baby Reign was born, fans went into detective mode, trying to compare him to Justin's baby pictures, and to be honest, there were striking similarities. While some rubbished these claims, saying that people were just reaching, until Scott Disick requested a paternity test for baby Reign. That's when people knew there was more than what met the eye. Another reason why people believed the kid wasn't Disick's was based on his reaction when Kourtney told him she was pregnant. The dude looks like he's doing quick math in his head, questioning whether they were even together when the stork came knocking. Suspicion levels soaring! But here's where it gets crazier, and people's suspicions went through the roof. Scott Disick started feeling some type of way, and just to clear the doubts, he requested a paternity test, but guess what? Kourtney flat out refused. Fans were like, why the mystery, Kourtney? Especially because back in 2010, she didn't hesitate to do a test for their firstborn Mason because apparently Kourtney was seeing some model. So it beats logic that she didn't hesitate the first time, and yet on this second instance, she put her foot down that the paternity test wasn't happening. This family! Furthermore, it was super uncommon for the Kardashians to be silent about such issues. I mean, they're the masters of turning drama into dollars, usually ready to spill the beans on every little thing for those sweet reality show views. We've seen them turn everything into an episode, from wardrobe malfunctions to who ate the last snack kind of drama. But when it came to Justin and Kourtney's mysterious affair, radio silence. The Kardashians would have milked this for all its denials, dramatic confrontations, maybe a tear or two, you know the drill. This story was a reality show gold mine, but not a zitch. They didn't touch it with a 10-foot selfie stick. The only logical explanation why the Kardashians would be so hush-hush with such info would be to protect their image and maybe Justin's. It's not like the Kardashians are the poster family for Sunday school or the role model family you'll look up to. I mean, they've shown us all forms of scandals over the years, literally from the disturbing tape that got them to fame in the first place. If anything, the Kardashian empire has been built on drama right from the onset that launched their stardom. However, remember, by the time this was happening, they were now a powerhouse family with businesses, brands, and a name to safeguard, especially in this cancel culture era. So they weren't about to let anything mess with their money flow. Justin being 22 and Kourtney being 36 didn't help matters at all. Another reason why they may have decided to keep quiet about the issue was to protect the innocent baby. The Kardashians might not have been putting protection on the baby on the top of their priority list, but it's still a thing. Trolls on social media can be nastier than a bad breakup playlist. Imagine the endless cyber drama that kid would face. It would have been a never-ending floodgate of online chaos, you guys. Now let's talk about Justin. The dude had a lot on his plate. Tours, albums, and being the teen heartthrob, confirming this kind of thing to the public would have been a setback for him. So for years, crickets, none of the involved parties dared whisper about it. Now, even though the Kardashian-Bieber vault may have been sealed tight, the whispers have lingered for years, and without a doubt, Justin sampled all of them. However, you might want to take a seat because this whole saga took a detour in a mind-boggling zone. So get this, Justin Bieber might have had a thing with none other than Kris Jenner. The Kardashians Kardashian matriarch. I know. I've been tiptoeing around the word relationship because, let's be real, it's like trying to understand a new Snapchat filter, confusing as heck. But there's proof that Justin got a little comfy with Kris Jenner. Justin Bieber once dropped a Father's Day bomb on us with a picture of him hugging Kris Jenner from behind with the caption, "Who's your daddy?" at Kendall at Kylie. From where I sit, maybe this was just some cheeky joke in a fun moment, but there's definitely some depth as far as Justin and the Kardashians are concerned. The Kardashians are the kind of people who'd literally make you want to be a fly on the wall just to understand exactly what's going on. Like, did they share dad jokes, or was there some deeper connection we're not quite getting? Cause this was one hell of a confusing situation. Okay, even without reading too much into it, not many people would be comfortable hugging their girlfriend's mother like that. Anyway, what do I know? All right, moving on swiftly, fast forward to 2023, and this drama is still on. Guess who finally spilled the tea? Hailey Bieber dropped some major hints on the case, y'all. First of all, I hope poor Hailey gets some sort of hardship allowance because she has been through it in this marriage. From Selena Gomez beef to fan drama, her beauty company controversies, her modeling gigs, and that's not even starting on her marriage. Anyways, Hailey recently told a friend, if I would get pregnant through an affair, I wouldn't tell anybody. Well, considering Courtney and Justin's relationship, fans started putting 1 + 1 together, confirming that Rain is Justin's kid. But it also totally made sense why the issue had been kept under wraps for years. Not only that, but apparently Hailey straight up banned Justin from getting anywhere near Kourtney Kardashian. According to The Inside Scoop, one of the rules Justin and Hailey have put in place to maintain a strong marriage is not hanging out with Kourtney Kardashian. It says that Hailey enforced this rule after they got engaged back in 2018. Now, why would Hailey feel the need to drop the hammer on Justin and Kourtney's relationship like that? Come on, that isn't the only woman Justin has been with in the past, so for Hailey to feel so threatened, it must have been so serious. The article says that Justin and Kourtney really connected on a soul level, and if that doesn't sound like a love spell, I don't know what is. On second thoughts, it absolutely makes sense why Hailey would set such a rule. In addition, at the time Hailey laid down the law, Kourtney was fresh out of a relationship, and now that she was single, nothing was stopping her from going after Justin one more time. The question on everyone's mind is it normal for people in a healthy relationship to set such rules? What happened to trusting and respecting your partner? This spoke so much to the nature of Hailey and Justin's relationship because it now comes off as if Hailey has little to no say in their marriage and important things like faithfulness and why she works to dictate some rules to Justin. Another reason why Hailey could be more insecure about Kourtney is because of her concern about having kids. Hailey has in the past been open about her desire to have kids, but said that even then she's super scared. In an interview with Sunday Times, Hailey said, "I want kids, but I get scared. I literally cry about this all the time. I want kids bad, but I get scared. It's enough that people say things about my husband or my friends. I can't imagine having to confront people saying things about a child." Hailey went on to add that raising a kid is such a challenging affair and that the best a parent can do is just try to raise them. We can only do the best we can to raise them as long as they feel loved and safe. Anyways, fans are still divided on the issue. Some are convinced that it's true, while others say it's just classic Hollywood celebrity smoke gossip. I remember them seeing each other, and yes, I strongly believe that is Justin's kid. If that is his son, then hopefully he will stand up, and that little boy deserves to know who his real father is. Even if it's true, do you realize how damaging it must be for that young boy to be hearing this, especially from his peers? Kourtney said, "I'll give Rain a DNA test when Kris gives Khloe one." On the flip side, other people expressed their concerns over the Kardashians and other people using Justin Bieber when he was just a kid. Unpopular opinion, Justin Bieber was groomed by every adult around him. It always felt weird how she loves to hang out around barely legal celebs like Addison Rae and Justin Bieber, etc. It's giving midlife crisis mixed with immaturity and manipulation. I hope one day Justin will write a book / make a documentary about everything that's happened to him and all the mistreatment and abuse he faced. As a big fan, it was so hard watching the light leaving his eyes and everyone making fun of him looking the way he does. Those people clearly don't know what trauma and mental issues can do to people. That's the messy situation about this whole Kardashian-Bieber love saga. It's a roller coaster that started way back when flip phones were cool. Let me know your thoughts on this situation and keep it here as I bring you more tea on these celebrities and influencers.